Hi everyone, this is the Football News Tribuna channel, and we've put together the top 10 news stories of recent 24 hours. As Victor Osimhen's time in Turkey draws to a close, the race for his signature is heating up. But his next destination remains uncertain. While a return to Napoli appears off the table, Manchester United have yet to make a concrete offer, leaving Osimhen increasingly frustrated. According to Foot Mercato, Saudi side Al Hilal are currently in the lead. The former club of Neymar is actively pursuing Osimhen and willing to make him their flagship striker, with a lucrative salary package reportedly on the table. Discussions between the players' representatives and Al Hilal are already well underway and progressing positively. The prolific Nigerian striker has enjoyed a sensational season, scoring 36 goals and providing 7 assists in 40 appearances across all competitions, and is now keen to settle his future swiftly. Chelsea and Napoli are reportedly considering renewed moves for Manchester United winger Alejandro Garnacho this summer, following bids from both clubs during the January transfer window. According to The Telegraph, United are believed to be open to offers in the region of £60 million for the 20-year-old, despite his role in the squad and a long-term contract that runs until June 2028. Garnacho has made 57 appearances this season in all competitions, contributing 10 goals and 10 assists. His performances have attracted attention across Europe, with Chelsea and Napoli among the clubs closely monitoring his situation. Real Betis are keen to sign Antony on a permanent basis, following the winger's strong performances during his loan spell from Manchester United, according to The Telegraph. The Brazilian, who joined United from Ajax in a high-profile £81.3 million move in September 2022, has struggled to consistently impress at Old Trafford. However, since his switch to La Liga, Antony has rediscovered his form, becoming a key figure in Betis' run to the UEFA Europa Conference League final. In 24 appearances for the Spanish club, Antony has registered 8 goals and 5 assists, reigniting interest in his long-term potential. Barcelona have officially announced that Brazilian winger Raphinha has signed a contract extension, keeping him at the club until June 30, 2028. The agreement was finalized on May 22, 2025 at the club's offices in the presence of President Joan Laporta, Vice President Rafa Yuste, and Sporting Director Deco. Raphinha's previous contract was set to expire in 2027, but his exceptional performance during the 2024-25 season prompted the club to secure his services for an additional year. Under the guidance of coach Hansi Flick, Raphinha played a pivotal role in Barcelona's domestic treble, winning La Liga, the Copa del Rey, and the Spanish Super Cup. He contributed 34 goals and 25 assists in 56 appearances across all competitions. Expressing his commitment to the club, Raphinha stated, "My dream is to be at Barcelona until the end of my career." He emphasized his desire to continue contributing at the highest level and bringing joy to the fans. Bruno Fernandes has said that he would be prepared to leave Man United if he is no longer welcome at the club. "I've always been honest," the captain said after United's 1-0 defeat to Tottenham in the Europa League final. "If the club thinks it's time to part ways because they want to do some cashing in or whatever, it's what it is. Football sometimes is like this. I've always said I will be here until the club says to me that it's time to go. I'm eager to do more, to be able to bring the club to the great days. The day that the club thinks that I'm too much or it's time to part ways, football is like this. You never know it, but I've always said it and I keep my word in the same way." Al Hilal have shown interest in Manchester United midfielder, but talks remain at an early stage, with no advanced plans to sign the Portuguese playmaker as of now, according to Sky Sports. David Ornstein has revealed that Arsenal are currently weighing up their striker options ahead of the summer transfer window. The Gunners are reportedly torn between pursuing Benjamin Šeško or Viktor Gyökeres as their primary target. It seems Arsenal are deciding between which of Benjamin Šeško or Viktor Gyökeres to pursue as their preferred target. They are both under consideration, but it's hard to know who is higher. There are many factors that contribute to such decisions being made. Šeško has had an impressive season, netting 21 goals and delivering 6 assists in 45 appearances across all competitions. Viktor Gyökeres has had a phenomenal 2024-25 season, scoring an astonishing 53 goals and providing 12 assists in 51 appearances across all competitions. Kevin De Bruyne has a tough choice to make between Chicago Fire and Napoli, reports the BBC. MLS giants Chicago Fire have offered De Bruyne a competitive package. The Belgian will be made their main superstar and be given a chance to play at the Club World Cup. Chicago Fire owner Joe Mansueto has personally spoken to De Bruyne and is pushing hard to bring him to the United States. De Bruyne is also linked to Serie A giants Napoli, who are offering the 33-year-old a chance to stay in Europe. De Bruyne is expected to announce his decision in the coming weeks. According to Matias Palacios of El Chiringuito, Bayern Munich, Liverpool and Arsenal are interested in signing Julian Alvarez, with meetings set for next week. Liverpool have shown strong interest, reportedly preparing a bid of over £100 million to strengthen their attack. Alvarez's agent confirmed past interest from Liverpool, and the club have been tracking him since his River Plate days. However, Atletico Madrid insists Alvarez is not for sale, with sporting director Carlos Bucero stating no official offers have been received and reaffirming Alvarez's importance to the club. Bayern and Arsenal are also considering Alvarez to bolster their squads. As meetings approach, Alvarez's future remains uncertain, with a potential bidding war on the horizon. Luka Modric has officially announced his departure from Real Madrid, concluding a remarkable 13-year tenure with the club. His final appearance at the Santiago Bernabeu is scheduled for Saturday, May 24th, against Real Sociedad. Since joining Real Madrid from Tottenham Hotspur in 2012, Modric has become the most decorated player in the club's history, amassing 28 major trophies. Individually, he was awarded the Ballon d'Or and FIFA Best Men's Player in 2018, breaking the decade-long dominance of Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. At 39, Modric has seen reduced playing time but remained influential, recording 4 goals and 9 assists in 55 appearances this season. Despite his willingness to accept a diminished role and even a salary reduction, Real Madrid decided not to extend his contract, aiming to rejuvenate the midfield with younger talents like Jude Bellingham, Eduardo Camavinga, and Fede Valverde. It was Florentino Perez's decision, not Xabi Alonso's. Modric has no plans to retire and is exploring opportunities to continue playing at a high level. Reports suggest he has offers from clubs in the Premier League, Serie A, Bundesliga, and Saudi Arabia. Additionally, his recent investment as a co-owner of Swansea City has sparked speculation about a potential move to the English Championship. He also aims to represent Croatia in the 2026 FIFA World Cup, aspiring to become one of the few players to participate in 5 World Cup tournaments. Decisive hours for Lamine Yamal's contract renewal with Barcelona. According to Jijantes, the arrival of Jorge Mendes in Barcelona for lunch with a player on Thursday confirms that both parties are accelerating efforts to finalize the young talent's contract extension as soon as possible. According to Mundo Deportivo, Barça does not want to wait until Lamine turns 18 on July 13th and aims to sign the new contract now, which will run until 2030 and include a salary fitting the level of the player who has impressed the world football since winning the Euros with Spain last summer. Although Barcelona's management is well aware of Lamine's desire to continue his relationship with the club he joined at the age of 7 and where he has developed into a leading Ballon d'Or contender, the main goal is to complete all formalities 100% before he goes on a short break after the Sunday match in Bilbao. After that, he's expected to join the Spanish national team only on Saturday, May 31st, and will go back on vacation after the Nations League ends. In this tournament, he faces a semi-final on June 4th against France and a possible final on June 8th in Munich against Germany or Portugal. This tournament will be another opportunity for Lamine to make a global impact, which could prompt a top club to make an astonishing offer that might influence the player if his renewal with Barcelona is not yet signed. If the deal is finalized as soon as possible, the fear that Lamine might face outside pressure during his vacation will disappear. Paris Saint-Germain have always been interested in signing Lamine Yamal, Barcelona's sporting director Deco said on Thursday. On Thursday, a meeting took place at the La Bonaigua restaurant in Saint-Just-des-Saverne between the young Barca star and his agent Jorge Mendes. This lunch fuels optimism about the talented footballer's continuation as a Culé for the coming years. Upon leaving the restaurant, Jorge Mendes briefly spoke to the waiting media and made it clear that Lamine Yamal's future lies in staying at Barca and that an agreement to renew his contract will be reached soon. Of course he will renew. There will be no problem. He's happy. He will renew soon. Don't worry, Mendes said. When asked if Lamine Yamal will become the highest-paid player in the Barca squad with his new contract, Mendes simply stated, "He is the best in the world and will win the Ballon d'Or." And that's all for today. Hit a like and subscribe to our channel. And it was Football News Tribuna. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.